It's really the perfect union of cloud with IoT, with analytics, all coming together. In terms of geospatial, I mean, everything has a location. If we look at this perfect union of cloud and Internet of Things and geospatial, we now have the ability to basically understand how things change. We have the ability to connect dynamic sensor feeds, whether they be traffic, whether they be video surveillance, whether they be weather, whether they be sensors for capturing information about noise pollution, air quality, air pollution. All of these sensors are now collecting massive amounts of data, and this data can then be connected to and fed into a geoprocessing service so that you can gather insight through analytics about that data and deliver that in the way of a dashboard or different BI tools. So it's really the perfect union of cloud with IoT, with analytics, all coming together, once again, under the assumption that everything has a location. We have our traditional data sources, so we have everything from the streaming of imagery, which certainly is big data. When we look at the terabytes and petabytes of not only satellite data, but also aerial UAV data now coming into the market, that's necessary in order to feed an analytical process wherein we could then extract information and ultimately gain insight regarding an event or something happening on the Earth's surface. Well, social media, we certainly see a lot of activity in the areas of public safety and security where, for example, in some of our solutions, particularly one called Intergraph Planning and Response, we have the ability to connect to social media feeds as they relate to incoming information regarding an event. And having access or connecting to that, or connecting a pipe of that information into a system gives us the ability to, in near real time, understand what is happening. And social media is a great way because crowds are basically collecting data and ultimately feeding that through social media. You have to tie all this data to a location, and I think that's the precondition to success. Without location, it's ultimately very difficult to then do downstream analytics or any geoprocessing or analysis on that data. So the first step is to geocode or to tag some of this unstructured data and then allow it to be available. And here we get into standards and metadata. It then has to be available so that you can catalog all these inputs and ultimately gain access to those inputs in a geoprocessing service or an analytical service that would then fuse this content in some sort of analysis model and ultimately deliver additional insight.